Well, g'day guys, I'm Peter Clark and welcome to our market update where we take a look at the month that was June. Now, for those that follow these market updates, we like to take a look at some of the global and national trends that are impacting our industry and relate it back to what we're seeing here in the local ball market. Essentially, we're relating the macro back to the micro. Now, this time last year, Victorians were in a very different situation. We were in the verge of lockdown 2.0, with COVID cases within Victoria spiking to 723 in a single day of July 30. Thankfully, today, despite a few speed bumps, we are reporting a much more positive outlook. In fact, wealth is up by 15.3% on a year ago, which is the strongest annual gain in 11 years as reported by the Australian Bureau of Statistics. Property prices contributed 8.5 percentage points to that growth. Now, the average household wealth per capita rose by just under $20,000 in the March quarter to reach just over $492,000. Whilst household wealth is growing, not everything is. And let me tell you, I think it's a good thing we didn't have Netflix and the like a few generations back, as there is every chance we wouldn't be here. You see, after months of lockdown and people spending much more quality time together, many people predicted a population boom. Well, we're not seeing that just quite yet. Australia's population growth has slipped to its lowest rate since World War I as people left the country and new migrants stopped arriving. The ABS reports the population grew by just 0.5% and Victoria has been the worst hit with zero population growth. Further to this, latest data shows that 115,200 jobs were created in the month of May, with the jobless rate now at 5.1%, and we've also learnt that the average time it takes to save for your first home has increased by 6 months over the past year. It's now estimated to take 7 years and 1 month to be able to enter the housing market based on some recent research within the Sydney marketplace. And to compound the challenges to first home buyers, a report released by the OECD identifies planning and zoning restrictions are the key problem behind Australia recording the 4th fastest housing price growth out of the world's most advanced economies over the past 20 years. Add to this the national vacancy rate plunging to just 1.8% or just over 62,000 properties nationally. It's getting tougher for young families. And perhaps this stress and the added workloads to be in a strong financial position has impacted our population growth and rates. Now, there is some good news on the horizon, however, with some policies in place that will hopefully remove some of the barriers for those wanting to get into the market. People aged over 60 are now able to sell their property and contribute an additional $300,000 to super under the Home Downsizer initiative. We're all hoping that this might see an influx of properties to the market, calm the growth rates and meet the buyer demand. Interesting to note, and hopefully aiding to further meet this demand, a record number of properties are being built in the year of 2021. Now, the First Home Super Saver scheme, which allows first home buyers to leverage super to purchase a new home, is receiving an overhaul. And it's expected that you'll now be able to release up to $50,000, up from $30,000 of these funds once approved. As has a new single parent scheme known as the Family Home Guarantee, which allows single parents to purchase a property with just 2% deposit. The average single parent income is approximately $54,000 at the moment, which for that range allows you to enter the market for approximately $330,000 to $370,000. So this may not help our capital cities, but it is a great initiative for many of the regional communities and residents. Now, to wrap things up in our industry, like most industries, being nimble and being able to adjust is essential to running a business. The market is changing, the needs of our clients are changing, and as we've now seen, government policy is adapting quicker than ever to assist with the challenges. We've seen a lot of change in the first half of 2021, and we look forward to keeping you updated as the year progresses. So that's all from me. Until next time, stay positive, test negative, and we'll see you all again soon.